Movie recap: The Midnight Archive. It is said there is a library at the edge of reality, a place where time flows strangely, and the books whisper to those brave or foolish enough to open them. In the darkened streets of Umbra Hollow, a city where the sun never fully rises, the Midnight Archive is a legend, a ghost story passed between scholars and dreamers. No one knows where it is, only that its knowledge comes at a price. Lena Vale, an orphaned historian with a passion for the strange and forgotten, is thrust into this mystery after receiving an unmarked package. Inside is a book that feels alive to the touch, its leather cover pulsing faintly beneath her fingers. The book, titled The Index of the Lost, contains cryptic instructions that lead her deep into the labyrinthine alleys of Umbra Hollow. There, she finds the Archive, a towering structure of obsidian and glass, its doors opening without a sound, as though it had been waiting for her. The Archive is a paradox, infinite in its confines, filled with corridors that loop back on themselves and staircases that ascend into nothingness. Each book it contains is unique, its pages chronicling not only forgotten histories, but also events that never happened or have yet to occur. As Lena explores, she discovers that the Archive is not merely a repository of knowledge, but a living entity. The books are its thoughts, the shelves its veins, and the archivists, tall, shadowy figures who glide silently through the halls, its guardians. Lena learns that the Archive is ancient, existing long before humanity, and was created to preserve the multiverse's lost and discarded realities. But it is not benevolent. The Archive hungers for knowledge, drawing in seekers like Lena and trapping them within its walls. For every book read, a memory is lost, the price of enlightenment. Lena's journey through the Archive is both wondrous and horrifying. She reads of worlds where cities float on oceans of stars, of civilizations swallowed by living voids, and of gods who weave galaxies like tapestries. But with each revelation, her memories slip away. Her mother's face, the sound of her father's voice, the scent of rain on cobblestones. The more she learns, the less she remembers why she came. Her only companion is a peculiar archivist named Soren, who is not like the others. Soren claims to have been human once, centuries ago, before becoming bound to the Archive. He warns Lena that the Archive is alive, and its ultimate goal is to absorb all knowledge, consuming the realities it documents. To escape, Lena must find the heart of the Archive, a legendary book said to contain the original story, the one that created the Archive itself. As Lena ventures deeper, the Archive grows increasingly hostile. The corridors twist and reshape themselves, trapping her in endless loops. The books whisper louder, tempting her with forbidden truths. Shadowy figures from her own past, fragments of memories the Archive has stolen, emerge to haunt her. In the climactic confrontation, Lena finds the heart of the Archive in a chamber that defies logic, its walls made of flickering starlight. The book radiates power, its pages blank but searing with potential. As Lena touches it, the Archive's true nature is revealed. It is not a library, but a parasite, a cosmic entity that feeds on the stories of others to sustain its existence. Lena faces a terrible choice: surrender her own story, becoming part of the Archive forever, or destroy the heart, unraveling the Archive and all the knowledge it contains. Knowing the cost, but refusing to be consumed, she chooses destruction. The Archive collapses around her, its halls disintegrating into nothingness as the books dissolve into streams of light. Lena wakes in the streets of Umbra Hollow, clutching a single page from the heart of the archive. Her memories are fragmented, her past a patchwork of holes, but she is free. The film ends ambiguously. As Lena walks away, the page in her hand begins to rewrite itself, words forming in an unfamiliar script. In the distance, a faint glow appears where the archive once stood, and the wind carries the sound of whispering pages. The final line reads, "Stories do not die. They only wait to be found again."